Hey guys, back to another YouTube video today. We're going to be doing ESPN footy tips round 19. I have done round 19 in other videos like this, but I thought I'd try it on ESPN, so let's get into it. First game, Port vs Collingwood. Port looked like a more convincing side, and they didn't give up against Saints. I thought the Saints were going to beat them in that game pretty confidently, by 23 points, but the Power proved everyone wrong and they got that win by 23 points. Collingwood gave up against Carlton. I did not expect that, so that's why I'm going to be tipping Port Adelaide at Adelaide Oval by 44 points. They just look too strong for the Magpies. Next we've got Carlton and North. The Blues, they are playing very well at the moment. I don't think I've seen them play this well since, I don't know when. Haven't even watched them play when they were actually good. But they've played very well, and they've improved from most seasons. They've gone the last few seasons. This is why I think they will win this game over North. I don't know, they've stopped playing well. They used to play okay, but they've just stopped now. And they didn't give up against the Bombers, but Bombers were way too strong. And this game, I got to tip Carlton by 27 points over North Melbourne. Next, we got Brisbane versus Gold Coast. Now, yes, I accidentally just tipped Brisbane, so I won't tip that, even though I am tipping them. But the Lions, they did not play very well against the Tigers, I don't think. Well, they did play well, yeah, but the Tigers, they just dominated that whole game. I did not expect it. And then the Suns, they played very well against the Doggies. They lost, but that was a really good game for the Suns. That's a great performance, and I reckon they should be proud of themselves for that game. But I will still be tipping Brisbane Lions by 32 points to win this game at the Gabba, and yeah. Next we got West Coast and St Kilda. We're going to be doing a margin competition for this one, so if you want to comment down below, and if you get it right or the closest to it, I will give you a shout out, and good luck in it if you want to do it. But first, we've got West Coast and Saints. The Eagles versus an easy team, the Crows, and I thought Crows were going to win it. I didn't know why. It's just Eagles have been a very bad form lately, and they've had two shocking 90-point losses this season, which I wasn't expecting. And the Saints, they lost by 13 against the Power. It was pretty disappointing, but they still lost, and I will be tipping Saints by 25 points in this game. Next, we've got Melbourne and Bulldogs. Both of them having a pretty disappointing round. At least the Bulldogs won, but they versed a pretty much a harder team. Melbourne versed a pretty easy team. They versed the Hawks, and the Bulldogs, they versed Gold Coast. So that was very unexpected, but I have tipped Melbourne in the other ones, but I don't know why, but I'm going to change my mind here, and I reckon that the Doggies will win this by 17 points. Next game, we've got Adelaide versus the Hawthorn Hawks. It's not Adelaide Oval, so this will ruin it for the Crows, and they do not play well against not very good sides. They got pretty good wins against Melbourne and Geelong, but that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean that they're a good team, and I don't think they'll get in the 8 or anywhere for a while now. They don't convince me lots in any games, and Hawks if I woke up and I saw that Hawthorn won, I would literally be jumping around. I would not know why. I don't like the Hawks very much, but that would just be a very big upset. So that's I'm going to be tipping Hawthorn by 3 points to win this game over Adelaide. Next we got Sydney and Freo. This will be a good match. The Swans, they have played very well in their last few games. not giving up against the Giants. Last time they versed, the Giants got them their first loss of the season, and it was very disappointing. I wanted the Swans to win that game, and I thought they were, but they just couldn't get there, and they gave revenge on the Giants with a 26-point win, I think, and they just played really well, and they never gave up. So, and the Dockers, against the Cats, 69-point loss. It was a very close match, but they didn't play too good. I didn't see much of the Fremantle players in the game, and I'm going to be tipping Sydney by 32 points. Next, we got Richmond and Geelong. By the way, if you disagree with any of these tips, you can go and comment down below. And also tell me who you go for. And yeah, but we got Geelong versus Richmond. This will be a very good match. Geelong did very well against Richmond last time with a 63-point win, getting revenge on the Tigers for beating us in the grand final. And Geelong played very well. I don't know why. I thought we were going to come in. I knew we were going to win, but I didn't think we were going to come into that game winning it by that much. But both teams played well on the weekend, but I will be tipping the Cats by 29 points. Next, last game, we got Essendon and GWS. This will be a pretty good match. The Bombers doing well against the Kangaroos. They didn't want to prove that they were they didn't want to say that they were a bad team like most of the other teams that lost to North. Well, they probably weren't bad teams, they just had a bad game, but I don't know what to say, but the Bombers played very well that game, that's all I can say. The Giants gave up against the Swans. They don't look like a pretty good fencing side this year or next year, because if you haven't checked out my tipping video, well, my 2022 early lineup predictions, go check it out. And yeah, but in this game, I will be tipping the Bombers by 28 points against the Giants. Thank you guys for watching. I'd really appreciate it if you liked and subscribe. Try to get me to 35 subs by the end of the year if you can. And remember, if you win the margin comp with the Saints and Eagles, you will get a shout out. And comment down below for any video ideas. I'm running out of some video ideas, so I'd appreciate it. But thanks, and